A woman came with her son to work part-time in a hotel so she could pay off her husband's debts, but she never imagined that the same man who pretended to be drowning in debt was secretly booking out an entire hotel to celebrate another woman's birthday. And suddenly, he gifted that woman branded bags worth millions of dollars. She remembered how she had been working day and night doing 3 jobs at once just to pay off her husband's so-called debt. But the cruel truth was that her husband had been faking poverty for years. Knowing this, the woman was completely broken. She had cut ties with her family and ran away from home to marry only that poor man. After marriage, she always saved every penny, and for her son's fees, she even did 3 jobs at the same time. Yet, her husband never contributed a single coin at home. When she found out he had supposedly gone to jail for debt, she sacrificed everything to bail him out, but that too was just part of his act. And now, while working in the hotel, she saw her husband celebrating the birthday of another woman and her child. That's when she overheard the shocking truth that her husband was actually the owner of this 5-star hotel and also the heir of a wealthy family. Knowing this truth, she was shocked and her heart broke. Then she saw that the husband in one instant gifted the other child a bag worth millions of dollars, while to his own son, he gave a second-hand school bag, lying that it was all he could afford. When her son saw his father in a suit, he asked his mother, "Is that Dad?" The mother, helpless, lied, "Dad is working the night shift." But then, one of the husband's friends exposed their struggles through a video and started humiliating them in front of everyone. Seeing this, even the man felt a slight guilt, but he stayed silent under his friend's influence. Then, the woman found out that the debt, prison, everything had been a plan by him and his friends. She was broken inside, yet she continued the hotel work. But because of distraction, she accidentally spilled wine on a guest. Seeing this, the guest became very angry and started shouting at the girl. The woman apologized, but still, the guest had her and her son thrown out of the hostel. The son could not bear it anymore. He asked his mother, "Is father really rich?" But instead of answering directly, the mother asked him, "If father and mama separated, who would you live with?" The son wanted, from his heart, that father and mama stay together, so he requested to give father one more chance. That's why the mother agreed and promised her son that she would go with him to the award ceremony tomorrow. That night, her shameless husband returned home, pretending again to be poor and overworked. But this time, the wife knew everything. Still, she stayed quiet because of her son. The next day, the son was excited that father would also come to the ceremony because he had promised, but the man never came. The mother had no choice but to take her son, and there they saw that the husband was sitting in the ceremony with the other woman and her child. When the boy saw his father attending as the guardian of the other child, his heart broke. He refused to accept his award and told his mother, "Take me somewhere where I will never have to see my father again." Now, what happens next? To find out, like this video.